watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes. I knew I'd pay for this one.
Remember Daud? If you played Dishonored, then I'm sure you know the guy. You know, he hung out with those bamfing dudes with the gas masks. He straight up murdered the Empress at the start of the story. He was either killed or spared by you near the end. Well, Daud's back. Only this time you take control of him, playing through a narrative that runs parallel to the original game.
But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm here to give you one last gift, Daud. It's a mystery.
The Knife of Dunwall is set 6 months after the climactic events at Dunwall Tower, with Daud haunted by his role in the death of the Empress and the descent of Dunwall into chaos. Where does he go from here? You'll really only get the beginnings of Daud's story in this 3-mission DLC release, with a follow-up, The Brigmore Witches, to conclude his tale later in 2013. The Knife of Dunwall sees Daud investigating a mysterious woman named Delilah, who is inextricably linked to both his future and that of Dunwall. Sadly, it's all set up and no punchline. As brilliant as this world is, and as twisted and scheming its characters, The Knife of Dunwall just doesn't have a great deal of purpose. It feels less like an important first chapter in an episodic story, and more like a full game cut short. The conclusion is unsatisfying, and the twist irrelevant to the next release. It's a real shame because The Knife of Dunwall gets so much right. As fans of Dishonored would expect, the visual design is once again striking, and is paired with truly compelling gameplay. It also does a lot to continue fleshing out the amazing world that Arcane has created. The characters, history, and political machinations are all fascinating, just not the main narrative.
You mean you haven't caught the killer? Inconceivable! I'm taking... Get behind me! Oh, impossible! Take it!
Of course, the main reason I love Dishonored is because it puts player choice at the heart of the experience, and that's very much the case again. Want to sneak your way through without killing a single enemy or even being noticed? You can do that. Want to cut a bloody swathe through this already bloody town? Then get stabby. Daud has a lot in common with Corvo, so expect to be teleporting around the world, spying on enemy movements through walls, slowing or stopping time, and turning people to dust when you kill them. What you won't be doing is possessing, wind blasting, or vicariously devouring. Thankfully, those abilities have been replaced by a couple of very cool new powers. The ability to summon an assassin to fight alongside you, and additional powers for said assassin. Nothing like distracting the enemy while you calmly pick them off from a distance or toss a choke dust grenade at them before knifing them in the neck. The changes certainly aren't earth-shattering, particularly given the fact that you're taking control of a completely different character, but it's still satisfying to toy around with a slightly different set of powers, charms, weapons, and tools. Fans of stealth will find the gameplay here slightly more challenging without possession, although Blink is now more powerful than ever. Check this out. Regardless of your approach, each environment is cleverly designed, giving players a host of potential options. It's definitely worth tackling this release twice, although I do think stealth is still the most satisfying way to play, both from a gameplay perspective and in terms of story, so it's a shame the team didn't replace possession with another stealth-focused power. To be honest, the mission design is functional rather than inspired, but the open-ended gameplay that drives the action is still as refreshing now as it was last year, and there are plenty of memorable moments. I mean, how many games send you on deadly rescue missions? Oh, wait, heaps. Okay, how many games let you interrogate a guy by repeatedly electrocuting him? What's that? Oh, the original Dishonored, yeah. Okay, how about this then? How many games let you electrocute a fucking whale? Check and mate, games industry.
Hey! No! Get behind him!
The Knife of Dunwall is a joy to play and its world wonderfully realised. The excellent premise, however, is squandered somewhat in the 3 missions on offer. Here's hoping Arcane can capitalise on it in the next part. For more on Dishonored, blink on over to IGN.com.